Okay, we do in fact have a green box, we do in fact have a live counter, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. It is of course Sunday, which means it is D&D Day, which means we get to have some fun in the underground, which is a lot nicer than certainly I was expecting.
Hmm.
It's not the underground.
Is
I
it
mean
not?
the underground. I was thinking of the Underdark. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an area of the underground. I mean, if you wanted the proper underground, you'd have to keep digging through tunnels and find other places.
Fair enough.
This is more like the basement of like the club, really. If you wanted the real underground, yeah, you'd have to like look for it.
I'm pretty happy where we are.
Good.
But without further ado, take us away, Kato.
So, last we left our heroes: Aldane, the half-elf paladin; Seamus, the half-elf rogue; Dairon, the genasi
Bard.
Yes, thank you. I realised as I was saying Dairon's like, I already said rogue. Yes.
Oh, I know.
Seamus,
That's
the
right.
half-elf bard; Darren, the genasi rogue; and Felix, the legend painter, along with Tora and Leon. You guys were picked up by Oryx, flown and dropped off outside of Centralis, and were then led along with Leon's help to find an entrance point to the underground. After some twists and turns and map following, you eventually found yourself to the entrance of a door. And after doing some puzzle stuff, you then you opened the door and found yourself basically in a really elaborate hallway of sorts, where you saw loads of establishments, businesses, people, and a kind butlery gentleman said hello to you guys and told you about the place, told you the rules and what you should and shouldn't do, and told you to visit the overseer once you've found your lodgings. After resting up, eating food, and having a bit of time to yourselves, you headed over to the overseer, and he told you he would give you the information you require upon Aldane and Toranosuke winning 3 fights in the tournament he is holding at the Colosseum. He did say that would be the next day, though. So I'd say, unless you have anything else you actually wanted to say to the overseer, I'm assuming you would just leave. So you have the rest of your day to yourselves. It's by this point, if you do look at a clock, it's about like 8:30 p.m. So yeah, you've still got a few hours before you need to sleep, and
Right, well, I'm going gambling. Who wants to come with?
I do.
I'll come. I've got nothing better to do.
Sounds like it could be fun.
So I'm taking 28 of that gold from the party loot.
Go for it. Be sure to mark it down.
Will do.
How much gold do you have left? You have been editing the loot, haven't you?
Yeah, we have 78 gold. Now down to 50.
Well, wait.
Didn't you spend loads of it on ink? Did that get taken out of it? I thought you only had like over 100 or something. Or am I wrong?
Jack?
What?
You were
No,
the one
I
who
marked
bought
it
the
down
ink.
Yeah, I marked it down. 22 was what I spent. I spent some of my own money on the clothes. Or was it the other way around?
I think it was the other way
Regardless,
around.
I marked it down.
Technically,
Regardless, I marked both down from each of the pools I drew from.
When did you get your own money?
Did I not have access to it? I thought I put it in with the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I was going to say that. Okay. Just because that would take up a lot of room, depending on how much you add. Otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright then. So, you all go to a gambling parlor. There's quite a few, honestly. So, Felix, if you want to, like, gauge the quality of the places, give me... If anyone else wants to actually do it, make your own separate investigation check.
Okay.
Good start.
Okay?
Do the rest
I
of
don't
us
think-
need to roll?
I mean, yeah, just because someone's got a 24 doesn't mean, you know...
21.
Technically, you wouldn't know that Felix has succeeded, so...
Mm-hmm. That is true. Most of us did well.
You like my thing?
Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah, where it's technically not a 10, it's higher.
Oh no, I was talking to Mill.
Alright. I thought you meant a class feature.
No, no, no.
So, you all have a good look round. Dairon, you're too busy just sort of like, oh god, this is like... You're almost a bit overwhelmed, because even the black market isn't this nice. Like, the black market, it always had a level of grunginess to it. Like, almost like a harsh reality, whereas this almost feels like a comfy dream. So it's a bit jarring for you. Aldane, from what you find, you do find a couple of places of varying degrees of quality. Seamus, you find a good few places that actually, like, could even do venues where you could, like, perform while some of the others gambled. Felix, as everyone else is looking around, you find the perfect place that you want to go to. It sticks out to you the most because this is known as Genbu's Nest is the name. It's got the right amount of, like, business service and quality, it looks like. There's a stage where Seamus could perform. It looks like it's well staffed. Like, there's enough security guards that shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't get involved in any problems. It ticks all the boxes for you.
Of the Seder variety.
Just in general, like,
Yeah.
it looks like everyone there is, you know, well adjusted enough that they shouldn't cause you any problems.
Right, found the place. Let's go.
Let's go then.
Felix leads the way to Genbu's Nest.
As you go inside, you do notice, similar to the namesake, there is a lot of, like, black furniture. And even the guy who's running the bar at the moment is a black turtle gentleman. The gentleman is cleaning his some glasses, like drinking glasses, as a few of his staff are, like, busy serving drinks to people. There's various arrays of tables of gambling to be had, and you notice, Seamus, the stage in the far corner of the establishment is empty. No one's using it at the moment.
Dibs.
It does look like there's some general seating areas as well, although there's not as many just pure seating areas as there is, like, seats to gamble at. But you do see dealers and stuff like that arrayed at most of the tables. So, I'm gonna ask Felix first, because he's, like, dragged you guys along. Are you just doing Mahjong? You're not varying it up today?
No, need to earn money.
Damn, how boring.
Maybe
very
once I've
droll.
made a bit of moolah, but
Yeah, then you can afford to waste the money.
Yeah.
So, as you go to the mahjong table, you see a. Let me have a look now.
Just before we do this, I'm also going to ask Darren along, because I'm going to need their keen perception.
As you go over, the dealer looks at you both and says, because there's only, what's it called? There's 2 spaces available. And so as you bring Darren over, they just say, "Are you both here to sit?"
I look at Darren.
No, I'm just watching. I'll not be participating.
I would ask that you don't just stand there, unfortunately. The point is that our clients aren't to be disturbed. And, it could be entirely possible your friend is here to cheat. Or help you. I hope you can
Well, I'm just
understand.
gonna go sit at the bar, so I'm not distracting anybody.
Tora's already gone to the bar. And
Alright,
Leon's
well.
walking with him.
I'll join them.
I like whisper over at Felix. Do you want me to sit down?
No, it's okay. You can go. Apologies. I've had a bad history with mahjong partners.
The person at the table who's sort of like, because to be fair, mahjong isn't really a dealer's game, but he's mostly just there seemingly as an overseer, because you don't want people walking over taking mahjong tiles and fucking off, So yeah, you take a sit down. There's the players there. The guy who's sort of overseeing it does take a step back. From where he stood, he'd have to really struggle to be involved in a sense. Again, because he's not the dealer, it's mostly just checking for foul play.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you get ready to sit down, and I'm going to ask a single mahjong roll for now.
Not great.
You can tell
Lucky
these
number
people are more,
13.
you can tell these people are more experienced than you. They've been at this for a while, or at least they're more luckier than you. It's it's a bit of both, skill and luck. You do struggle, and someone else gets ahead of you. Before we continue, however, I'm going to move on to Seamus next, because I know he did say dibs on the stage. As you approach the stage, Seamus, you notice the design of the stage has actually got a tortoise shell pattern on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the steps actually look like the tail head of Genbu. The, snake tail.
Hmm.
And as you approach the stage, a gentleman suited up just placed a hand and just says, "Excuse me, are you here on the list to perform tonight?"
Nope, but I'd like to be.
He's gonna insight you and just size you up. This gentleman is it really doesn't matter, but they size you up to make a roll. Let me actually make the roll. Okay. He does actually hand you a contract for you to flick through, and it's basically saying how you will earn whatever you earn. A 35% cut goes to the establishment.
I might want to negotiate that down a little bit.
But because of this, you keep any of the spare. You keep the other 65%. And basically, any after.
Wait, did you say 75%?
So they get 35%. You would get
Yeah.
65%.
Yeah, you said 75. That's why I asked.
I'm sure I said 60.
I kind of
It's
said
fine.
65. You just misheard him.
Yeah,
Uh,
I knew I did. But it doesn't
my headphones are
matter.
being gay today. Hold on, let me fiddle
So
something.
I fail to see how your headphones being homosexual has to do with anything.
Okay, good. I put them in heterosexual mode now. We're all good.
So, it says that, but it does say any people who tip you after the performance is done, you do keep yourself. Also, any drinks bought, again, similar, like, doesn't really affect any profits you would earn or not earn. You, in exchange for this as well, you get to perform up to 3 songs. However, if the crowd is sufficiently unimpressed with your stuff, you will be asked to end your performance early. But if your performance is forced to end early, you keep 75% of the profits instead of 65%. During this as well, it even says that 2 security guards will always be on hand to ensure that no one attempts to get on the stage to bother you while you perform. And yeah, that's basically the terms, and they do hand you a pen if you want to sign it.
Any chance I could get 70% of the profits? Can I use
70.
persuasion?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Trying to bump it up 5%.
How about this? If you impress the crowd enough, we'll see what we can do.
Doesn't sound like that's going to be in writing, my friend.
He flips the page over. He flips it over and it says, negotiations with earnings for a performance can be negotiated.
Okie doke.
Yeah,
After the performance?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, as long as that's in the contract, then I'll sign the dotted line.
Yep. Your name is signed. You are allowed to go on and do 3 songs. So, my friend, give me performance.
3 of them?
Just 1 for now. Yeah, you play. The vibe is sufficiently chill, just like the music that would be playing on loop in the music chat. And yeah, the rest of you guys are sat at the bar, and the Black Tortoise gentleman actually does approach you guys and just says, "Welcome, honoured guests, to the Genbu's Nest. How can we help you today?" And they hand you a drinks menu. They specifically hand an exclusive menu though to Leon. You notice, like, it looks different to yours.
What's on the menu? Let's see.
It's a variety of drinks that you see. Like, just think of your average bar menu. But it does have a menu for, like, custom drinks.
I'll have whiskey on the...
Whiskey on the Rocks, you see that it is listed at 10 silver.
The 1 gold, basically.
Yeah. If you say that to him, he nods and gives you a sly smile.
Alright. I hand over a gold piece and order whiskey on the rocks.
What does Daron get if you're still here again? I've come back, I should say.
They're on the Genasi Bard.
That's fine. Well, wait again. Tora's just going to ask for. Let me find the drink. Is it this? Yeah. He asks for shochu.
Oh, kind of a sake, right?
Yeah, yeah. Usually rice, barley, sweet potatoes, that kind of stuff. It can depend. The shochu he specifically asks is what's it called? Rice shochu. And then he realizes, oh yeah, I actually don't have any money on me. Because yeah, if you guys remember, Tora's a criminal and has been a criminal for 2 decades. He's been in prison for 2 decades. He's got no money on him. Dairon.
Baldane.
Dairon, since you're back, you've been handed a drinks menu.
Okay.
Order what you like, and I will tell you what the price is. It's like your average bar drinks menu.
3 shots of whiskey.
The barman looks very surprised and just says, 7 silver.
I look at Aldane.
I got top shelf stuff, so that's why mine costs more.
Well, I don't have money on me, so.
I slide them a gold coin.
Both Tora and Darren would look at you, because Tora also has no money on him.
I slide them each a gold coin to pay for their drinks.
And then Leon says, I'll just have a orange juice. And also looks at you. You notice orange, because he shows you his menu. Leon's been given a children's menu. That's why.
Sorry, Leon, you're not old enough to drink yet.
Yeah.
How old is this kid?
He's
Like 16 or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, I think Darren's Darren's probably 18 or 19 at this point.
Leon is
Old enough to drink in most of the world.
slightly older than Jade, to put it into perspective.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been more than a
I
year since
slid
the
Leon a
campaign
gold
started,
coin as
right?
well.
Juice is actually just a silver piece.
I'll get him with mine.
Alright.
So.
Yeah, you'll have change from your gold piece, so it should be fine.
So drinks are ordered. The vibe is pretty chill. As you're sort of just sat amongst the 4 of you, Tora just sighs as he takes a sip from his shochu. After it all gets you guys and just... not looking forward to tomorrow. I don't know. I can feel it in my bones. Something's gonna go off.
Well, if it really hits the fan, we'll be there to back you up as soon as we can, but...
I'm not saying it's gonna be like a fight or anything. I don't know.
Well, if it becomes a thing where we all have to get involved, well, we will.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, there's no use worrying about that. For now, I'm just gonna have some fun as he just sips and yeah. Leon's just like quietly sipping at his juice, and they've even put a silly straw in his glass.
I love this for him. Darren just
I didn't even ask for the fucking straw.
Darren just takes the 3 shots.
Give me a con save. Are you taking them like back to back? Darren.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Con save.
Nope.
They hit you hard. After the 3 shots, you're like already like, oof. You don't want to. You already feel it in your body. You don't want to stand up too quickly.
Darren kind of lets that feeling take them a little bit and just kind of lets it.
Fucking phone. So, you basically as the night continues, I'm gonna ask Felix, can you give me another
Mahjong.
yeah.
Oh!
Hot damn!
I saw the one first and shit myself.
Peaks and valleys, my dude. So you
The duality of
are
man.
you're already on fire. Like, not literally, thankfully, but you are like, you're just going. You're doing it. You're like popping off, and yeah, you do very well. And the people at the table are like, oh my god, like it's a surprise. Like they didn't expect this to happen. And yeah, you pop off, you win, and yeah, you do see a few people at some of the other tables actually give you a clap for your really decisive victory. You do like an extremely rare hand, basically.
Second coming of Acro is back.
And as that happens, Felix, Seamus, give me another performance check.
Sure.
Yeah, you keep the vibe going. You're doing very well so far. You do get a few people actually like putting money in the tip jar, and from what you can see, people are already putting in like a few gold pieces. Like, from what you count, you see, like, at least 15 coins go in that are gold.
Woo! Getting a little bit of a payday here. Might gamble with that. Some of it, at least. Whatever I get in my cut.
And yeah, that happens. As that happens, the rest of you at the bar, you begin to see, you begin to hear people actually, like, murmuring and talking about stuff going on. If you want to listen to anything and get any juicy info, you can do perception checks.
Ooh, all of us?
Just the four, Dairon, Aldane, and then of course the two NPCs. This perception check's going to be from Leon. 13. He's just too busy feeling a bit like iffy. That was Tora. Tora's like just not really thinking, doesn't even want to like pay attention to the outside.
I imagine
Well,
Leon is just like sulking like a child, like, I am not a kid. I do not need a silly straw.
still drinking from it. Dairon and Aldane, between the two of you, you hear murmurings about a group of humans that are causing trouble. And a few of them have even been kicked out of this area because of misconduct and stuff like that. And even trying to recruit people, from what you hear. And you also hear murmurings of how people are mentioning Kurogane, and how him and his crew are like really cracking down on stuff. Like, they're not like a lot of the criminals who are trying to do stuff amidst this chaos aren't even being given a chance because of measures that Kuro's been putting in to stop them before they can even do stuff. But Aldane, you hear a particular nugget all on your own, and it's about how some people are excited because they've heard that the 18-man tiger apparently is on the loose. And how he might even have been sighted in the area. You know, in the underground. And they're interested to see if he might kill any more men. You know, maybe instead of 18 he'll do 20. Round it off, you know? You've also, Aldane, again, because you crit, you also hear murmurings of how apparently the Overseer has been a bit more excitable than usual lately. Whatever that means.
Always a good sign.
So, Felix, third Mahjong. This will be the last one. Damn, Sandwich. You go back to sort of just your pace. Whatever you were doing beforehand, you can't do it again. The other players at the table don't even let you. And yeah, you know, it happens. You win. You don't win as many games as you lose, unfortunately. From your results, how much did you spend again? You spent 20, right?
28.
28. You make back like half. You get 14. So
Right.
you like you lost. You know, you didn't get any profit.
Right.
Seamus, one more performance check. Let's make it a good one. Damn, steady decline. Like the most steady decline.
At least it's not a severe decline.
No.
Yeah.
You round off the night with some good tunes. After the third song, the people clap, and the jar overall is sat at. Let me make a roll, actually, and we'll decide how much you get. Oh, very well, actually. Look at you. So there is. That's the earnings. That's not what you get. That is the overall earnings. So, after you do your performance, the security guard leads you off the stage, and the owner personally actually comes over to you, a black turtle gentleman, gives you a smile. Well then, you did a very good show. We weren't even planning to have anyone perform tonight. I've been told from one of my boys you're interested in, you know, discussing payments. Or am I incorrect?
I do want to discuss a little bit of payment. Is that the total pot that you put up?
That what I posted, yes, that's the total.
Mm-hmm.
So the standard rate goes at 65, but I'm in a generous mood today.
Mm-hmm.
Puts a hand to his chin, and Seamus, give me an intelligence check. Not intelligence, sorry.
Insight? Sorry, I already did the intelligence.
No, that's fine. Yeah, do insight. I'll let you roll that.
Not
Not
much better.
Wow, 13. A lot of 13s.
Lucky number.
You slightly notice, Seamus, the wrists on this men's suit look a bit tighter than they should be. Make of that what you will. What if I was to say you were to keep the parts?
Ah, I'll take it.
You're not going to ask about the catch or anything.
The very clear catch that's waiting.
What's the catch?
You don't get to keep the jar.
Oh, I just get the money, but not the jar.
I mean, I wasn't going to give you the jar anyway, but you know.
Okay. Yeah, you're driving a hard bargain, but I'll have to accept.
Don't worry. And hey, if you would tell your friend, you know, and he points over to the mahjong table, if you could just tell him that the tab's on him tonight, he should understand what it means. Or if he doesn't, that's fine.
Interesting.
Anyway,
So
it's good to talk to you, Seamus. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night at my bar. And he walks away.
mhm.
Who did you?
Thank you.
What race did you say that the owner was again?
Turtle, right?
Black
Oh,
Turtle.
yeah.
Black Turtle.
Seamus, as you walk over to Felix after his game ends, you remember you never told him your name.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Well,
didn't
I
even-
figured I signed a contract, so he
Yeah,
probably
but
got the name from
The
that.
thing is, you saw the security guard. You didn't see the security guard bring the contract over to him.
Mm.
Herm.
Oh god damn it.
Out of
Rather
character.
sucks.
Out of character. Does Seamus recognize him?
I mean, you've seen a few black turtles in your day. I mean, you grew up from the country where they were a leading family of Tennoyama, so you know.
True. But wouldn't that mean I would be better at recognizing them because I was around so many of them growing up?
Yeah, but I mean, this one's fully covered up in a suit, so a lot of his features aren't visible.
Mmm. Okie doke.
Like, this man is extremely modestly dressed. Like, you're seeing his neck and, like, fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even the shell's covered. Like,
So Seamus just kind of shrugs it off, like, whatever.
yep. You walk over to Felix as he finishes off his game. By this point, Felix, you know, you've probably decided you're losing more than you're winning.
It's not my night.
And yeah, you see Seamus approaching you.
Oh, also, I just add all that to my my
Yeah,
totals, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Seamus, you see Felix approaching. What do you do? Felix, you see Seamus
That
approaching, sorry.
black turtle guy who's the owner said that the tab's on you. Don't know what that means, but he wanted me to tell you.
Black Turtle.
I think he was. Yeah.
Right. Do you want me to do a check to figure this out, or can I just figure it out?
Give me a perception check, Felix, as you look around for this guy that's been told about you. You don't
Not
see where
bad.
he's gone.
You just stealth the fuck out of there.
Gone with the dude. I feel like Rashid has a maxed out stealth stat somehow.
Either that or sleight of hand. Probably both.
But yeah, you don't see the man, Felix.
Hmm.
Nevertheless, I assume you group back up with your boys, yeah?
Yeah.
The lad. So, as Seamus Felix, you walk over, the bartender says to you, well, performer boy, a few people have paid for, well, as part of the complimentary service of being a performer, you get free drinks tonight. But only 2.
Fuck yeah. Oh. But I'll take it.
He
let me
hands
get
you
let
the
me get
menu.
a Oh yeah,
Hands you
does he have a
the-
Long Island iced tea on the menu? Out of character?
I mean, I don't feel like it'd be called Long Island in this setting, but
Well, let's do like an AMF.
yeah.
Yeah.
He-
I'll do an AMF, dude. Yeah. It's a bright blue drink.
Very nice. Yep, he gives you the drink, and he hands the drink menus to you, Felix, if you want to get one.
No thanks, I'm okay.
Not even water?
Yeah, I suppose. No lemon though.
Or no lemon.
No lemon.
What about a lime? sir?
won't get a lemon.
Just water.
Okay. He slides you a glass, and that'll be 1 silver for that water, my friend.
I look over at Alday.
You have money
How
on
much?
your purse, Felix.
Yeah, but I only have gold coins.
You could buy a round for the party.
Wait, how much is it?
A silver.
A silver.
I have a singular silver that I can give you, sure. Then I slide over a silver piece.
Thank you.
And so, as you sort of have your drinks, if you want to talk to each other and, like, you know, talk about the next day or what's going to happen, yeah, the floor's yours. Have fun. this role-playing game. It's crazy concept, I know.
Totally crazy.
So, how do you guys think you're gonna do tomorrow?
I mean, Thor could carry it on his own if he wanted to, but I'm there as a backup in case something goes catastrophically wrong.
I mean, it's for the two of us to fight, so I assume it'll be tag teams.
Yes. Yes, it will. I will gladly take the bouts if you want. Tagging it out as you want. I'll let you take the lead on this, since fighting seems to be your area of expertise.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're also a fighter, aren't you?
I meant tournament fights, or brawls, rather.
Yeah, Aldane's
Not-
more of
not-
the, dueling sort.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that also potentially be seen at tournaments?
Perhaps.
I think what Aldane's trying to get at is, he's not used to fights where you fight dirty.
Sounds like a him problem.
It really
If
is.
if you're fighting for your life, you should be using any trick you have at your disposal, right?
That's fair. Regardless, would you prefer it on the fighting, or would you like to?
What was that story, Jack?
Would you prefer if I took the lead on the fights, or would you like to?
I mean, if it depends on the format. It might be that we'll both fight the opponents together.
Ah, 2-on-2. That could be
Easy.
interesting.
I'm trying to do my file explorer and it keeps crashing. Not crashing, but it keeps not working every single time I do it. Anyway. But yeah, who knows? Let's figure that out when we get there. Maybe they'll explain the rules and then we can decide.
Yes.
So, I was gonna say, as you're sort of just, again, enjoying your time, if any of you want to do perception checks to hear people in the area, you can. Dig up any more dirt. Nice roll. Where's the token? The tokens, the things, here we are.
Can I do a perception now? Or...
All of you can.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
This
Awesome.
one's from Leon. 12. Damn. Seamus did very well. Perception, Tora did terribly. So, as you're sat there, Seamus, you begin to hear grumblings and people looking over at your way and pointing out at Tora and saying, "Oh yeah, isn't that the guy who murdered them 18 people actually? It's supposed to be in that fight tomorrow, right? Maybe we'll see him kill another person. Should be fun." And then you hear a few people going on about going to the bookies and betting on him. Aldane, you hear some similar bits, but you don't get to hear the full contents. It's mostly Seamus who gets the whole bit. So it seems
I
like
see.
you guys might go on to watch today.
I'll take first watch.
What do you mean?
I don't trust these fuckers more than I can throw 'em.
Alright.
Better safe than sorry.
Who knows? I mean, we have locked doors, and
So, I've just...
and it's, from what I can tell from this place, they wouldn't really endanger their own clientele.
I mean,
Especially if Oryx has put money on us.
yeah, just gonna throw this out there. I am gonna be awake pretty much all night, so don't really have to worry.
Besides, Tor and I need to rest up for the match. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather go in fully, well rested and fresh than tired from keeping a watch. If need be, I can take a sunrise watch, though.
I mean, all of us don't. Leon does add, all of us don't really need to keep a watch. If Felix sleeps for most of it, then that only means, what, a couple of us only need to do like 1 hour watches.
Hmm.
And that's if our inn doesn't even have security, which it should do, right?
Should, yes.
I'm not really sure any of these guys would, you know, risk the Overseer's hire just to get a Torah. The guy seemed pretty cruel. Well, not cruel, but, you know.
Someone you do not want to fuck with.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone called the Overseer is pretty, you know, someone not to be trifled with anyway.
Hmm, precisely.
I mean, I'll keep watch. It's, you know, it's no big deal, but I don't think it'll be necessary for any of you to lose some sleep.
Hmm, most likely not.
Don't any of you guys have sendings to send to your friends anyway if there was any trouble?
Yes.
We do.
If it makes you feel any better though, Darren, I can, you know, wake you up in the middle of the night so you can just stare at a door for a few hours.
Appreciate it.
Right then. Well, if none of you have anything else you want to say, we could just move things along to the next day if you want to.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright then, let me sort out the music for the next day. As you sort of go back to your, your inn, and, you sleep through the night, Felix, when you are, before you trance and are awake, if you want, you can give me perception checks to keep some form of a watch.
Let us do perception.
Good old perception.
Even with like a half-assed attempt, like it seems to be fine.
Hmm.
Like, you don't. The only noises you hear are just from the other room. Where the other people are sleeping in.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it's honestly it's no problem at all. But if you do wake up Dairon, do you?
Yeah.
Dairon, you can give me perception to keep some watch. Yeah, you're sort of just half asleep. It's the first good night of rest you've had since you've, before you got arrested, so the bed is calling you. But even in your, half asleep state, nothing seems to be any problem, and you sort of, roll back, you can go back in bed without any worries for your leg of the watch. Who do you wake up if you want someone else to take over?
Or no.
Probably not a good idea.
You could wake up Leon.
Nah, I don't trust that fucker.
He's 16. He was drinking from a silly straw 6 hours ago.
Wake up Seamus. He'll be fine with it, I'm sure.
You wake me up, I kill you. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll wake up to do.
Seamus wouldn't do that. He's not strong enough anyway.
Yeah, Seamus couldn't kill me if he tried. And I think he had.
So, Seamus, as you wake up, give me a perception check.
Sure. Trash.
Yeah. Half asleep, you just want to go back to bed. It's a fantastic bed. But even in your half-awake state, like as you sort of just mindingly doing stuff, you know, continue along, and yeah, nothing happens. It's completely safe.
Nice. Back to sleep. You know, when my watch is over.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, you are all awoken by the sound of an alarm ringing through your rooms. It's not obnoxious, but it just sounds like a sort of like you hear the sound of like a cuckoo clock, basically, is your alarm. And it doesn't stop as well when you wake up. What do you do?
Someone hit the fucking snooze button on that thing.
Why so grumpy?
I got woken up in the middle of the night to keep watch. My normal REM cycle was interrupted.
Here's the new music.
But getting woken up for a watch is your normal cycle.
I usually do the third or fourth watch, not the second.
There are only 3 watches. You were the third.
But I'm tired.
Tora gets up because the source of the noise isn't in any of your rooms. Tora gets up and actually has to go into the living room to shut it off.
If you guys haven't noticed, by the way, like, Seamus is not a morning person.
Morning people don't actually exist.
Yeah, that's true.
They're all
Like-
liars.
IRL, I can get up early, I just hate to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up at 6 today to watch football, but I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that again.
But yeah, so you get up, you get dressed, you get ready. You were told before you go, if you want to pop and visit the Overseer's building, you can before heading to the Coliseum. You can visit either or, like, in theory you'll be going to the Coliseum regardless, but...
How much are the platinum pieces worth? Are those like 100 gold? Because I have 4 platinum pieces now.
Yeah, 1 platinum is 10 gold.
10 gold, okay. Well, then they're not really all that valuable, I guess. Just a slightly
Yeah,
higher
but-
denomination.
I mean, platinum is like a $20, you know, note, isn't it? Like, it's one of them. It shows a level of, like, if you're paying with that much, like, you've got some money on you, in theory. Like, it's more of a sign of status.
It's like a $50 bill.
Yeah, like, it's one of them, you know. Yeah, you get the point. Well, so, as, actually, where are you going then, as you sort of get yourselves ready for the day ahead?
Do we have, like, basically all of our equipment now, or just everything that was in the bag of holding with us when we escaped
you've
prison?
got-
Everything
you
with
don't
the bag
actually
of
have your
holding.
You don't have your proper equipment yet, you're still criminals. Until you are no longer fugitives, you can't access your full gear, nor can you really buy stuff without restriction.
I might go buy a couple healing potions.
You'd have to find a shop that sells them in this area.
And do I do investigation check for that, or
Yeah.
what check, or would it be perception?
And same investigation.
Okay. Ah, good enough.
It doesn't take long to find a general goods store that also happens to sell healing potions.
So before I go off to buy them, I tell the group, like, hey, I'm gonna go buy some healing potions, because Aldane's probably gonna need some later anyway, but how many do you think I should get, guys?
Well, Dan
what do you
can
think is
heal
a reasonable
himself.
amount?
I'd say like 5 or 6. But like, if you guys want me to get more or less than that, let me know. I do have a decent amount of money from the performing last night.
Just to remind you, a potion of healing is 50 gold.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll just do like 4. Make it just spend 200 gold.
You have 200 gold?
Yeah. I made more than that last night.
No, you didn't.
Uh,
Made
You got
120.
Oh yeah, 120. Yeah, but I still have some money that I had in the bag of holding. I had like most of my inventory in the bag of holding.
You wouldn't have been able to have most of it because the bag of holding only carries so much. And if Baldane had the entirety of his money, having known that now, like the amount you would have been able to have is quite reduced. Because it's a bag of holding isn't like limitless. It is surprisingly easy to hit the cap on how much a bag of holding carries. Because it's not like, you know, it's 2 foot, so it can hold up a volume of 64 cubic feet. It's quite a lot really, but it's one of them with like armor, weapons, other little knickknacks you've got, money. It does add up in weight.
Yeah.
And I'm not a mathematician that cares enough to know. I'm not a mathematician for one, nor am I that willing to like debate how much are you how much it's taking up in the bag. I don't know. But anyway, so you're going to get potions, yes?
Yeah. So how much gold are we establishing that I have? Just what I earned last night then?
Yeah, I'll say that much. The thing is, you don't know what's going to happen in between fights.
So better safe than sorry. Don't overdo it with the gold.
Guess I might as well just get 2 potions then.
Yeah, you get 2 potions, you can put them in your inventory.
And I lose 100.
Yeah. Unless anyone wants to do any last minute stuff before we get into these fights, say now. I have all TVs.
No, I don't think so.
So, as you make your way to, I'm assuming, the Colosseum, as you're sort of walking there, you already start hearing the cheers in the crowd. Sounds like it's very busy. As you make your way to the front door, you see a gentleman who, like, looks at you all, nods in realization, and just says, if you go inside to the receptionist, she will be able to lead you to where you need to go. As you go inside, the reception way is very lavish. You see velvet ropes, you see red carpets, you see like really nicely kept houseplants and everything. Like it looks like a really nice reception. And yeah, there's a young lady there who gives you all a good smile and a wave and just says, for the 4 people who are spectating this these fights, she hands you, Dairon, a ticket.
Okay.
It basically says where your seats are, and lists front row actually.
Oh, you could get a good look at the show then.
Could you tell us where we can place some bets?
She nods and just gestures basically behind you, where you see like a crowd of people who are sort of like. It doesn't seem as busy as it is. It looks like everyone's sort of already put the bets in, apart from like a few last-minute stragglers.
Right, who's coming with me to put bets on these 2?
Me.
Aldane, if you want to give me some gold, I'll put some money on.
Sure. Here, have how much you want?
I mean, it's, you know, how confident in yourselves do you feel?
Pretty damn confident. Here, have 25.
Okay. So I now have 39 gold to put on bets.
Well, so as you go to the counter, there is another lady there who looks very similar to the receptionist. She basically just shows you the odds, and the odds are
Ever in your favor.
for Aldane and Toranosuke to win all 3 fights. It is 10-1.
Against.
Yeah, so like they're not expecting you to win.
39 gold on them to win all 3 fights.
If you want to only bet on the first fight to win, it is 2-1. And if you expect them to only win 2 of the fights, it is 5-1.
I could still go for all 3. I believe in my friends.
How very sweet. Anyway, she takes the money, puts it away, and gives you a betting slip.
I take it.
Yep, you take it, and Aldane, someone actually comes out from 2 doors that are sort of next to the main reception desk. Above the door is a sign that says Contestants Entrance. And a security guard leads you both inside. The other ones go through doors on the other side of the room, which is the Spectators Entrance. You spectators are led along, and it doesn't take long for you to find your seats. So it's like similar to in the apartment that you guys are staying at. It's like a sort of it's sort of like the seats are situated so you can like focus on the fights. Even the seats that are sort of like positioned sideways are done so you can sort of like not have to completely turn your neck 90 degrees to watch the fighting.
So even the sideways seats are just like at a 45-degree angle rather than 90 degree.
Yeah, like it's meant to be catered so you can enjoy the fights. Yeah, you guys take your seats. You hear a lot of murmurings in the crowd, but there's one seat in particular that you see that's situated much higher than the others, and that is because it is the overseer's seat. He sat on what it doesn't look like a throne, but it looks like a very nice couch cushion, like a very nice couch. That's cushioned, is what I meant to say. And yeah, you see a lot of people wearing like very nice clothing, like beautiful dresses, well done suits. Some of these people you recognize as nobility from Centralis. Like people you've passed by before in the streets on the way to Brewer's Castle. And like Daron, you notice some of these people were like people from both Edmund's nobility as well, and like high class. Seamus, Felix, the 2 of you recognize people as well.
From
Like-
Tenyoyama?
Yeah, like high class people. Like Seamus, some of these people are people your parents would have known.
Most interesting. Very popular Coliseum out here.
And yeah, all the people like murmuring and chatting before things really start.
We should
Aldane.
probably
go
keep
ahead.
a low profile. There are a lot of people who may or may not recognize us here, and it would be best if we didn't.
I mean, from the sound, Leon does add, from the sounds of it, no, I don't think anyone's gonna like squeal on you guys. They'd stand to lose too much from being here.
Probably not, but it's still a wise precaution to take.
I don't know about that. This feels like the kind of place where if someone ruined the secret, everyone would be fucked. Like, out of character, that is the vibe. Like, these people would be screwed if this was found out to be a place that exists to the general public, and that these high-class people are here. You know, it's one of those, no one will risk ruining it. And the people who do, you would probably never see again.
Fair enough.
It's that sort of uneasy peace where
Yeah.
everyone, like, you know, is in on it. Because, yeah, otherwise someone will ruin the fun, and, you know, who would do that? So, Aldane, as you and Tora are in the waiting lounge, you do see a gentleman who sort of like comes over to you guys and just says, so, we're giving you 10 minutes to prepare for the fight. At the end of every fight, if you do make through each round, you are given 30 minutes to prepare again. During this time, you'll be given means with which to heal yourselves up to full strength, but you will not be allowed to rest long enough to regain any abilities or resources you use. I hope you may understand this.
Well, that means more for me than it does for him.
Tora
I have to be
nods.
conservative with my spells in the first round or two.
Don't blow your load too early, Aldane.
I am 90% sure that Seamus has already made that joke.
Well, we don't know. He's probably at the lavish dinner table or wherever the fuck he is.
Yep.
And yeah, Tora's just sort of contemplative, you notice, though, for the most part. He's like sort of quiet.
Something on your mind, Tora?
I wonder to myself if I probably should have just let myself be executed. Would the world really miss someone like me? I mean, clearly Zaris didn't care enough to ever personally visit me. Visitations were possible, but he never came. To be fair, I didn't hate Zaris until the second year of me being in the joint. By that point, he would have missed 6 visitation opportunities. And he never sent me any letters either.
You can't control what other people think about you. What you can do, control how you act, and what you do with what you know.
It's easy for you to say you didn't lose nearly half of your lifespan being in prison.
No, and I can't relate to that because I have I have not gone through what you've gone through. That doesn't mean I can't support you.
Aldane about
I
to
know.
brag there.
I know, I was like, that's why I was breathing like I was like, oh, bro, your privilege is shit.
I can't relate to that
Fine.
because I've had a pretty great life, honestly. I mean, if you look at me, I'm dressed in the finest of armors and silks.
I have not suffered like you have. But that
Naruto
doesn't mean you
shouts.
can't.
Eat the rich!
I
That
get
doesn't
what you
mean
mean.
that you can't work. That I can't support you in your work to improve your life.
I know. It's just the thing was, he was basically my brother. We'd known each other for so long, I thought I knew him. Just a pain that I didn't really think would open, like a wound I didn't think would open. But then when we fought and I felt the strength behind his hits and how weak I feel, I don't know. I'm not ungrateful, don't worry. You went above and beyond to save me, and I do appreciate that.
Don't worry, Tora. We'll take care of this, and then we'll settle your score.
He nods. Until then, we should be prepared. We shouldn't get distracted. Oh, I shouldn't anyway. It's more me who's gonna be the problem.
Mm-hmm.
After you finish your sentence, like talking, you do see a gentleman who's like a bit nervous to butt in, and he does say, just to let you know, in the fight, you both will be expected to participate at the same time against 2 other people. I hope you're prepared for that.
2 on 2?
Yes.
That's doable.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know, sir.
Alright. Aldain cracks out his knuckles and rolls his neck to crack that out too. You ready?
Not really. He smiles and just sort of, you know, gets ready to walk out with you. And yeah, oh, that was really confusing. I forgot I didn't put the song on loop. Oh, I turned it off loop by accident. As you walk out of your room that you're in, Seamus, Felix, Daron, you see the crowd is losing its shit as you see Aldain and Tora walking out. You even see like pyrotechnics are going off at their sides. It's like sparklers are going off. Like the production values on this is like really good. Like they're really putting on a show. And you just see an MC he walks out from the middle of the room and just says, "Ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's come here today, pleasure to meet you all. I'm your host for tonight, although I'm not the real stars of the show. Today we have two people here who are to fight through some of our best people in this Coliseum. I hope you're ready for some high stakes. And and as a reward for what they do, if they are to win 3 fights in a row, they will get a personal audience with our overseer and get to ask him whatever their hearts desire." And a few people in the crowd are cheering and like hooting and hollering. I hope you're ready, gentlemen, ladies, and everyone in between, for the 2 tigers of Hataya. And as he gestures you all to stand in the middle of the ring, the crowd is just losing its shit.
Oh boy.
And yeah, so what happens is, as you sort of stand there in the like middle of the area, Aldain, like, you know, people are clapping, people are cheering, people are making noise. Give me a perception check, Aldain.
Right. Alrighty then. Sion.
In the crowd, you see it's not too hard because they're quite close to your like ring. You see Seamus, Felix, Daron, and Leon, all they're watching you. The distance between their table to you is quite a bit, because like your ring is quite wide actually. It's enough that you'd have to like, it's like 60 feet wide, so you'd have to dash to get from one end to another. And then the distance between the edge of the ring to the table, it's like a good 20 feet, because you do see some security guards are there, like blocking off, you know, customers jumping in. And as you're sort of looking around, you begin to hear doors open, and you see 2 people walk out. You see a lizard man and a let me find the race. You see a dwarf, but they're really pale of skin and like have quite darkish hair. It's almost like, it feels weird to like conflate the two, but it's almost like if a drow was like dwarf sized in a sense. Give me an intelligence check, Aldane. The shorter of the two looks to be a Duragar. They're like underground dwarves of sorts. So they're not too dissimilar from like a drow is with other elves, I guess you could say. It's like the closest approximation. And between the two, the Duragar looks a lot more aggressive. Like the lizard folk is actually like bowing and like cheering and like has his arms spread out as if he's like enjoying being showered in the praise and like cheering of the crowd. The Duragar just looks like he's ready to bite your face off.
Well, this will be a lovely fight.
And in the other corner are two of some of our most entertaining people to date. We have the lizard folk from the swamps of the Black Death, all the way in Black Rain, having come here to hone his skills and train with people who can put up a fight according to him. We have, and let me find the name. Okay. This is, and so we have our lizard friend, and this is the name. Bilebite is his name.
Lovely.
And then, of course, we have a shorter and stumpier member of our Colosseum. Normally, these two have been bitter rivals, but they've been brought here together to try and see if they'll work better as a team than as enemies against our two white tigers. Here we have, and let me find their name. Oh, okay. We have the Kneecapper. And you just see the dwarf is like roaring almost like a lion. And they're almost like they're ready to fucking froth at the mouth. It's really weird. And the dwarf actually points at you, Aldane, and like draws his thumb across his own neck.
What does he have against me?
I don't know, Aldane, but honestly, I'm glad I'm not fighting him.
Oh, you leave me with him, huh? Alright. You take on the lizard
You see,
guy.
he clearly has beef with you, so I'm not getting in the way of it. And
Very
here's the
well.
music.
Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da da dun.
And yeah, round one is beginning. Roll initiative, Aldane.
Let's click my token real quick so I don't forget.
Yeah, that would help. Oh,
As
why
usual.
Is it... There we are. Let me drag the tokens of the first round fighters.
You're gonna turn the map to the arena, right?
So the file that I had for the arena got corrupted.
Oh, ouch.
Don't know
That was what you
how.
were yelling about at the beginning of the session, right?
I was guessing, yeah, yeah. So the map literally doesn't exist, unfortunately.
It does. It's just lost in cyberspace.
There is, in fact, no map in Ba Sing Se.
God damn
Why is
it.
I wish the names would like not do this. Okay. That's that one. And then this is right. So the first round fight is the lizard folk, I should say. Let me actually change that to make that easier. I definitely should have done this sooner, but this is my fault. Fighter. And then Duragar. Perfect. So the Duragar actually did pretty well. Not surprising considering how shit your and Tora's scores were, with a 14, and the Lizard Folk got a modest 10.
I'm not
so
shocked Aldane got the lowest initiative.
the
He rarely
distance-
gets a high one.
So the distance between you and the opponents is about like 20 feet, so they don't even have to use the full movement to reach you. The Duragar runs forward and attacks you with their fists, because I will say this is fists only this fight.
Okay.
The Duragar goes for a knee punch, and what does he roll? Or what do they roll, I should say, because they are quite androgynous. That is a 2.
Yeah, that don't do shit.
Natural 2. They go for a punch, and you just, like, push your foot in the face, and, like, they stumble back. The Lizard Folk runs over, and you watch as their mouth opens unnaturally wide, and you see large fangs protrude as they go to bite Tora. With an 11, and with their modifiers, does not hit Tora. Now it's Tora's turn. He is going to go into a rage. And he basically moves in such a way where he can angle a quake at them, if you remember that ability he has. As he punches the ground with his sheer force of strength. Dealing 15 damage. They must make a strength save. Oh my god. Yeah, they've got to make a strength save. The Duragar just fails with a 14, and Lizard Folk gets 12. So they both take 15 damage. And because of this, they are knocked prone. Would you believe it?
Shocker.
Let me just check. So, wait. Yeah. So, Seamus, Felix, Dairon, your table fucking shakes aggressively as, like, Tora punches the ground really hard. And you watch as, like, you know, the move that he's done before, he does it again.
Tora knows he's supposed to hit the opponent, right?
Darren's just reading a book. He'll figure it out.
You watch the crowd, like, shake as well, and they're all, like, cheering excitedly. And as this happens, you all get your plate of food, complimentary for being guests here.
Huh. Does anyone else get a feeling of deja vu, like we've been here before?
Deja vu all
that's,
over.
I haven't
usually,
then.
That's usually our whole bag.
Deja vu, I was feeling this. No.
Like, it doesn't feel that long
deja
ago
vu.
we were watching Tora and Aldane fight somebody. While we just, sat on the sidelines.
Yeah, wasn't that Zaris?
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
if we avoid taking damage, I'm not gonna complain, but...
Aldane, is this your turn?
My real question is, could I get away with a bardic inspiration here?
Do not try it. Not
Give me a charisma check to see if you can be heard over the crowd, Seamus.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
You've got 1 second has passed.
2 seconds have passed.
You didn't do it in time, Seamus. Time to lick my balls.
Just a straight charisma check?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good enough. I'll ixnay the...
You aren't heard over the crowd. And so, yeah, the fight continues as normal. Aldane, this is your turn.
Alright, what do I roll for punching?
Do a strength check.
Just straight strength?
Yep.
Cool.
You hit the Duragar. Roll a d4 plus your strength mod in damage. Don't forget you are
Alright.
allowed to channel divine smites for your punches.
I'm gonna
If
say
you
that
do
for
at any point, anyway.
yeah. I'm gonna say that for crits.
Mhm.
6 damage,
You
and I get to punch again because I have
Yeah.
extra attack.
You
Woohoo!
do. That time doesn't hit, however. He
Yeah, I didn't think
actually
so.
jumps up and headbutts your fist, basically stopping you from getting the momentum of a good punch in.
Hmm.
I am going to eat your hair.
Why my hair?
Good question, Aldane. You will find out the answer with the result of a 5 on the d20.
Also, don't
As you just-
kink shame. You don't know
as
what
you
he's
just
what
shove-
they're into.
As you just shove him away and, like, stop. The
I'm not
lizard
king shaming you,
folk-
I'm just confused.
The lizard folk, seeing that biting clearly isn't effective on both of you, instead goes to claw at Tora with a natural 4. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh yeah. Ignore me. So yeah, Tora will go to punch his opponent. He's going to do a reckless attack, so that he has advantage on this.
Oh,
Okay.
he's fucked.
Okay.
He's gonna get a chance to try another attack.
Okay. 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 So, damn, already. So, Tora basically like uppercuts the lizard folk enough that he's like spinning in the air, and then Tora jumps up as the lizard folk is spinning and basically times it so that when Tora lands, he people's elbows on the back of his opponent.
So he just pulled
For
the fucking wrestling move on him.
points of damage. That lizard folk is fucking injured. And then Tora goes for his second attack with advantage. That could have been another crit.
Yep.
But yeah, over 26 he hits. And then basically, as the lizard folk is on the ground, Tora gets up and just stomps on the guy's back. Aldane, it is your turn.
Alright. Punch pen time. Nope.
You go for a punch, but you notice their mouth is open as you like bring your fist to their face, and you pull it back because you don't want their teeth anywhere near you anyway.
Correct.
An
Let's
attack.
try again. Nope.
Does anyone have any inspiration to give?
You want to try again, Seamus?
I mean, like actual inspiration.
Yeah, we've already established that I can't give you bardic inspiration at this point. You're gonna have to do it yourself,
But
buddy.
you can do other inspiration, like cheering someone on.
Yeah, the actual inspiration ability. Does anyone want to give that Aldane? So you can crit?
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, you give it him. Aldane, amongst the crowd, you hear Felix call out to you. You feel energized. Felix, do you want to say anything to Aldane before he throws his punch?
Break his butt!
That gives you the power to do a surefire hit right in this Duragar's eye. Are you gonna smite?
I'm a smite.
What level?
Now let's go with level 1 for now. Trying to conserve
that-
my spells.
That's 4
Yep.
So roll
So
2d4 plus your strength mod.
Yep. Two D4 plus 3.
And
Not
then
bad.
roll 4d8.
4D8s. Juicy. 23 damage.
As you punch this dwarf in the eye, a shockwave comes from your fist, followed by then beautiful glowing white energy from your hand as you just knock the Durgar backwards, flat on his ass, and he slowly but surely gets up, looking very injured.
I use a bonus action to channel divinity and restore that spell slot.
Very base. The Durgar gets up, and
Base and red pill.
you see him
No.
pull out a knife from inside his pants.
Where were you hiding that?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Fair enough.
And he goes to... Daron, you notice. He takes a stance similar to you do when you try to aim.
Oh, well, this got interesting.
Oh, I nearly shat myself. No, he got a 19, not a 20. Oh boy, that would have been scary if he'd have crit you.
So, 19 with the no modifiers, or
That's before modifiers. I'm saying like natural rolls.
okay.
This is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so you are taking...
Oh, I don't have my shield, so my armor class goes down a little bit, then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure to uncheck your shield from your inventory box, and it should automatically calculate it.
Yeah.
So you take 5 piercing damage, and 10 sneak attack damage.
So 15 total.
Yeah, because he like jabs you right in your thigh, like in a
Oh,
weak
nice.
point of the armor.
Nice.
You hear the crowd like, like almost as if it's a pantomime, and you watch as the MC, like as he's like color commentating, he looks to the overseer, and the overseer just smiles and waves a hand, and you just see the fight continue onwards.
What? Boo! Darren, throw Aldane your knife.
Is that allowed?
Darren's just like, I imagine Darren's like, what?
What, mate?
Hey, if the stumpy
You what,
person was
mate?
allowed to, surely Aldane would be allowed to, right? Or is that not the way this works?
That's not the way this works, buddy.
Oh. Why must life be unfair?
You watch as the dwarf is like striking and trying to cut at you, Aldane. But for now, the lizard folk's turn. You actually notice the lizard folk just shakes his head at his companion and just says, "My apologies for my friend here. They don't understand decorum. Anyway, ha!" And he just like attacks Tora like mid-speech.
This one does not understand irony at all.
No, but he does understand dealing some damage.
Mm.
He deals 5 bludgeoning damage to Tora, but he just watches like his fingers almost crinkle against Tora's pecs because he only deals half the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Tora's turn. That is wow. And then Tora again hits. So what happens is, Aldane, you watch as Tora like ducks under and suddenly stands up, basically headbutting the chin of this lizard folk. And you hear a crack. As that happens, Tora then grabs the guy by the leg and basically flips him over and smashes him into the floor. And you see an unconscious lizard folk. And then Tora moves in to give you advantage in flank. Now it's your turn.
Punchy time. So I get flanking bonus, huh?
Yep, 22 hits.
So 1d4 plus 3. Six.
Very cool. Are you gonna attack again?
Yes.
I mean, there's no reason not to, but you know. Yep, that hits.
1d4 plus. Woohoo! Max damage.
And so, as you punch him in the nose, the Durgar starts to bleed. And he just like sniffs up the blood and then just coughs it out of his mouth anyway.
Why are you so gross?
I don't know, but why aren't you dead? As he goes to aim and strike. That is a 17.
Nope.
17 doesn't hit? Oh
No, my
God.
armor class is 19.
What have I done? He goes to strike and jumps up to try and stab you in your armpit. And you just watch as Tora, like, smacks him down like a basketball. And then Tora says, now it's my turn. And goes for a hit. That hits. Oh. And... Nice. So, what happens is, as Tora, like, smacks his head down, Tora just, like, sticks his foot out and kicks him, and she says, to you, Aldane, and lets you, like, deal the finishing hit on him.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if he misses twice.
Not to finish, I mean as in he's ended the fight.
Okay.
Like, he KO'd him. I should have been more clear on that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Still,
Yeah,
it would have
like,
been it would have been funny if
yeah.
if that had happened and Aldana just missed twice.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically just kicks him at you, and you can deal, like, the finishing blow.
Eldan will do so.
And yeah,
I assume that hits.
you knock him out, you beat him up, like, you both win. I'm gonna say these are assumed subdue. So you can
Yes.
basically then just say, this man is going to die if you want to.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to be the asshole, so...
That's what I mean, like, for the sakes of these things, because it's more of a tournament and you don't know the rules on killing.
Good, Aldane, good.
Yeah,
Kill
you
him.
knock
Kill him
out,
now.
and you hear cheers come from the crowd. As you hear the MC just go, as you can turn off the music for a second, Bill. You just
Give me a
hear the
second.
announcer say, and so, ladies and gentlemen, the two white tigers of Hatayir have done their due diligence and beaten the first round of people. Let's give them a hand, or two, for a round of applause. Except for you, One Hand Jones, don't worry. And you just see a guy with one hand go, thank you.
There is a way to clap one-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bart Simpson shows you how.
But yes, you see claps and cheers and raucous applause as you win the first round. You are given 10 minutes to basically heal up and recuperate.
Naturally.
And I'm going to ask for a few-minute break because we are reaching the kind of halfway point here.
Okay.
Smart.
I'm going to get some more food in me anyway, so yeah, be right back. I'll get the next song when I'm back, Mill, because we will be using different fight music for each round.
Okay.
Alright.
What Kaido doesn't know is I didn't realize he'd post new music until partway into the fight.
Rip. Be right back.
Yep. I wish I had done better on the gambling, but that's the way the dice go sometimes. Alas. I'm gonna let the music play just so that, you know, we have music in the background while we're waiting. That's a good point.
I am back with tortilla chips.
Cool.
I'm gonna get the next song while we are in a break.
Alright.
I think I've said this a while ago, but just as like a reminder and just to like, you know, be like, yes, this is official. Once this arc is done with like clearing your names, we're gonna be doing the one-shot club.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be able to play as the Slayer's Tate and find out what the party did while the rest of the group was sort of, you know, in Tenno Yama at the time. Should be fun.
Yeah, I mean it's always fun to play the one-shot club. Get to play. I in particular get to play a different type of character, which is fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Should be very fun.
Mm-hmm. Bloody hell, New Zealand.
What have they done now?
In the rugby, they only beat Scotland 31-23.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, it really kind of is. Yeah, New Zealand just aren't very good at the moment. Which is very funny to me, but, you know, still.
Getting some national pride, Mel.
I mean, I've always cared about the rugby. I do not give a shit about the football. Like, genuinely never cared about the international side of football. It just...
But what if finally England will win the World Cup? They won't.
Yeah, no,
England
no,
football team.
not with the fucking squad they picked. It's fucking dog shit. Absolutely no chance they do anything this World Cup. In fact, who's in their group? Are they gonna make it out of the groups this time? I know they didn't in 2014, if I recall correctly.
Wow, they drowned in pools. What a
Iran,
shame.
the United States, and Wales, they'll make it out of that one, unfortunately. They should. If they don't, it'll be even worse.
It'll be pretty embarrassing.
Who's in Senegal's group again?
It's quiet.
I mean, yeah,
Too quiet.
not like I'll particularly be watching the World Cup anyway, because, you know, fuck Qatar.
I have to share this. It's in memes with my server.
I'm hesitant to play that while we're on stream.
It's not inappropriate. It is safe for work.
Well, this squad isn't even let. Oh, there we go.
Put it in the bag?
Mm.
I love people like you. Give me 1 second. You said put it in the bag. I got you.
Okay. Weird.
I didn't realize you can get the Bible on Steam. Okay.
Kaido, what the fuck?
What?
That meme, what the fuck?
What?
It's just strange.
What's wrong with wanting a straw with your bag?
This is hilarious. I love this. Where's the straw? Where's my fucking straw at?
Well, duality of a family, I guess.
Bill and I often agree on humor, and this is one of those times.
That's honestly kind of funny, though. I like it. It's a shit post, bro.
Honestly,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is
I vibe with it.
This is true. Kyoga is a bastard. Oh, Dylan, here's a video I know you'll love.
Oh no.
This had me crying
Oh,
in
boy.
laughter.
Hold on, it's taking a while to load.
That Pokemon one, though, is funny.
Kyoga is a fucking bastard. It's awfully competitive. It's too good.
Yeah, Kyogre is ridiculously powerful. A lot of legendaries are, but Kyogre is,
Turns out being able to have permanent weather in most of the generations of the game, and also making your best move stronger in that weather, is really good.
Jack, remember when you were like so insistent that you would get Ruby because you liked Red so much? I was like, cool, I'll stick with Sapphire. I get Kyogre.
yes, I remember. Then I got Emeralds, which let me get both.
Plus Rayquaza.
Rayquaza is available in all 3 versions.
Oh, that's right, yeah. What was I gonna do? Yeah, that thing. I had to reload it.
If you watched it, Dylan.
Probably says something about me and my lack of experience with Pokemon that I would have said it was called Kyogre. It doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Pokemon, there's no pronunciation guides a lot of the time.
That is an issue, yeah.
I feel like I've mispronounced so many names.
Yeah,
Bless you.
excuse me. Oh, you definitely mispronounced names at some point or other.
Yeah, Dylan, tell me you've watched that video.
It's making me sign into YouTube because it's age restricted. It's fucking annoying.
What? It's literally a British woman complaining about fruit punch.
Apparently it's age restricted, so I gotta prove that I'm
I-
fucking over 14 or some
Give me a
bullshit.
sec. Give me a second. I'll find it.
Kaido, do you want kids to see British women? Really?
Yeah, Kaido, you pervert.
People need to understand that British people exist.
Not
No,
until
they
they're
shouldn't.
old enough to understand.
Here you go, Dylan. Try this one. Does this one work?
Speaking of which, I actually have seen, I did see a
Suck
funny
it.
doctor.
Suck it, Dad! What the fuck?
Suck it, Dad!
Fuck you, Dad!
No, it. Honestly,
I've just found this Calypso and it's fucking minking!
honestly, like. I had fruit punch.
Why are British people so hilarious?
I had fruit punch yesterday. I had Caribbean fruit punch yesterday. Not Calypso, but a different kind. Well, I was having my Caribbean food and I couldn't help but giggle all the way through it. So I was like, it's fucking ringing! Fucking that!
These fucking guys.
I'm actually in tears.
It's shitpost.
Fucking ringing!
Alright,
You know
you
what it
ready to
is?
contend, Kaido? Because
Yeah,
I think
I need-
everyone's again.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
We got the new music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, didn't I? Here we go. Let me find it. Here you are, Millington, and as the crowd, begins to cheer again as Aldane and Tora let back in. Here you go.
Ooh, that's
Round 2.
It's not.
Fight.
It's not that scary. So, as you are let out, Aldane, you begin to hear the MC just say, and so, the White Tigers face their second round
Oh,
against...
we're all healed up.
Yeah, you're all healed up.
Yep.
Oh, and he has a finger to his ear. As it turns out, one of our contestants couldn't attend today. So, the second round will be preceded with a one-on-one. Aldane, Toranosuke, decide who wants to go first.
What do you think, Tora? You want to go first, or you want me to? I'll leave it up to you.
You go.
All right.
I think you deserve the fun. Why not?
Sounds good to me. I'll take care of it. And if not, you can back me up.
Yeah, sure. Should be fun. And so, as the second round goes underway, you see a very large Minotaur walk out.
just imagine Aldane just going, Tora, tag out.
Tag, tag.
He's bigger than Tora, this man.
Well,
And you just see, like, steam escape his nose as he exhales. You're my opponent.
yes, sirree.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you,
And
sir.
You see, the MC just says, and so the second round begins with Aldane versus the Bull of the deep. Guildford.
Ooh.
I hope you're both ready for a good clean fight, as the round will begin. And Aldane, roll initiative.
Oh, nice. Good
Ooh.
initiative for once.
He only got 11. So it's your
Oh,
turn,
yeah.
Aldane.
So, it's still fist fighting time, right?
Yeah.
Nope. That's gonna miss.
You punch and you like slightly dislocate your finger, but you fit it back into place.
Ow.
He just shakes his head. Oh, you then clearly it was a feint, Aldane, because you distracted him long enough to throw a sucker punch under his chin.
You know,
And
yeah.
as
I
you hit,
do,
going to hit,
1d4, 2, 3.
you slightly catch him in the chin. It wasn't a good full hit, but he returns in kind with a 1-2 punch and 1. That is a 19 before mods.
That matches.
Okay, you are taking 10 points of damage. Max damage
Ow.
as he punches you right on the nose.
Oh.
And then he goes for a second punch. That is a 17 before modifiers. Which
Before
means he is
after modifier.
rolling a 21 to hit.
That'll hits.
As he then punches you right in the gut for... Oh, another 10 damage. Wow, max on both dice.
Oh. Gonna have to go maximum effort on this one.
Forgive me, my master, but I have to go all out, just this once.
Maximum effort.
Aldane, it's your turn.
Alright. I shall cast... Would Divine Favor work on my fists?
Yeah. I
Cool.
allow it.
Divine Favor.
As your hands glow with an awesome... Well, not really awesome, it's only 1d4's worth of power.
It
You
can give
get
me an
ready-
edge.
You get ready to strike. Oh, you're edging this guy? Okay, then.
Wow.
That hits.
So... Let's just roll 2d4 to make it easier.
Sure.
4...
9 damage, that hits. Second
And...
attack,
Yep.
hits.
Another 9 damage.
Wow. Yeah, you punch and punch, and you're just going at each other, just hitting each other. And he's seemingly willing to actually play fair, this guy, so that's nice. Now it's his turn. That is a 7, completely whiffs. Second attack. Oh, this is a crit.
Ow.
He only deals 7 damage. He rolled shit on both his dice.
Okay, I'm gonna still have to roll save for Divine Favor,
Yep.
though.
Con save.
Did that not go through? Nope.
You fail.
Damn it.
Divine Favor is already gone. As this is your turn, Aldane. Oh,
What the hell?
he's lacking. 16 just hits.
Alright. Good to know. That's his AC then.
Yeah.
Oh, not doing great.
No, you're not. He just like slightly leans back a bit and looks a bit more casual and just says, Wow, maybe I should have been fighting Sora. You'd probably give me more of a challenge.
You really want to say that, huh? I use my bonus action before I end my turn and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it? Hit even less hard? That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 points of 7 points of damage, sorry.
Alright.
That is a flat 20.
Misses.
Also, you need to... Actually, it might not miss. Roll con save because you got hit.
Fuck's sake! Why?
Oh my
I call
God.
absolute bullshit on the dice. Fucking.
Wait, are you rolling constitution checks and not con saves?
Yeah, it saves.
Oh, it's con-
Yeah, it saves.
Fucking goon. Well, no, wait. If you had a con save, then that would... Yeah, you'd already be
I'd pass.
You'd be in divine favor.
Okay.
So you'd have divine favor, and you would have kept it. See how you like. So roll another d4 for that first hit, that previous hit. Sorry, just a d4.
Alright.
Yeah, I did say con save as well.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yep. So he takes the damage. Okay, his hits still go through though. I'm gonna say one of them goes through because you know.
I already calculated damage on that, and so
well,
the second save also pulls
I'm gonna
through
say-
though.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say yep. So that hits.
And since I got, oh dang. And since I got the still got divine favor up, 2d4 then.
Nice hit. And second attack. Misses. Dairon.
Yeah?
Seamus.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yeah.
Why do you all sound so worried?
I don't know.
What are your passive
How can I
perceptions?
not be worried?
23.
23.
22.
13.
So, Felix, you're just too engrossed in the fight.
Yep.
Don't even listen to this. In fact, just deafen yourself. Why not?
I can't because then you know the stream can't hear you.
So, Seamus and Dairon, you see in some of the crowd, are people actually moving through these tables and seats. And you see people with rounded ears. You know, similar to Leon. Leon's still there, and he looks like he's completely focused on the fight. But see if you notice it looking like people who are doing, like, who are skulking about. Do you do anything about it, or are you just gonna keep sitting?
I nudge Felix.
What?
Things might get a little dicey.
Dicey in the gambling sense, or dicey in the blood will run.
Blood will run. Blood will run free sense.
Okay.
You do notice though, they're not like really in the middle of the crowd. It looks like they're sort of around the doors.
I just
But
look
they're not.
over.
They aren't. From what it looks like, they aren't blocking the doorways. It looks like they're just sort of talking to people and moving through. There's not too many people. Seamus and Dairon, between the two of you, you count about 3 people max. But you aren't sure what they're doing though. And so it is the fighter's turn. That's a nat 1. That's a nat 10. Aldane.
Those will both miss.
Yeah. Your turn. Yeah, that hits. No, it doesn't.
Fuck.
That crit though. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
shame.
God damn.
Yep, shame. So
Whipped on
it's
both.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 damage. Give me a Constitution save. You hold. Second attack. A 10. Doesn't hit.
Yep.
Second rep. Yeah, it's your turn now. Aldane.
God damn it. What the hell?
Need to get good.
It's a skill issue, Aldane.
Yeah. Maybe you need to practice hand-to-hand more.
I'm sure there's jobs for people who can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Minotaur goes in. That will hit, definitely. For 8 damage.
Ow.
Con save me up.
Yeah, sir.
Woo! At least you're rolling
What?
well in the con save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overkill by about 15.
Yes, I know.
Another 19 natural.
That'll
That
hit.
is 10 damage.
Okay.
Con save me up. Yep, that passes.
Alright. Motherfucker!
Oh no.
What the hell?
So many 8s.
Why 8? Why is so many 8?
Magic 8 ball.
Someone drank their Gatorade this morning.
Someone rolled a magic 8 ball, and if Aldane will lose today. That is a 17. Does that hit?
Nope.
How about an 18?
Nope.
Damn. Okay, your turn.
Alright.
Roll another 8. Oh no.
Motherfucker. Why is the RNG just hating my guts right now? Motherfucker! Or a tag out!
Did you actually say that?
Yes, I am just tired of whipping it.
The moment you say that, he actually backs off the Minotaur and lets you tag out. So now Tora gets in the ring and Hal has to roll initiative. Fucking... Oh my god. Okay, so it's going to be a loop. So the second round guy will go first anyway, but you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes to strike Tora. That'll hit Tora for 6 damage. And then goes to attack again. Doesn't hit. Tora rolls his neck and goes into another rage. And now will hit recklessly for that much damage. And again. Damn. Why aren't you rolling this good, Aldane?
Because RNG just seems to hate my guts.
That was
right now.
max damage as well. So you just watch as like the Minotaur goes in for an uppercut and Tora just brings his elbow down on the hand. And then like punches the guy in the gut. And he's like struggling now. Now it's the Minotaur's turn. Does not hit Tora, but that hits for 9 damage, which is halved to 4.
I did.
Tora's turn. Wow, he's getting all 26s, you're getting all 8s.
That is just absolutely insane.
That hits though as well. And so, Tora basically like tackles this man, lifts him overhead, throwing him into the air, And then Tora comes round, clotheslines the guy in the stomach, and just the guy falls onto the ground unconscious. And the crowd cheers once more. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing to play. I just got the last bit of that fucking ringing. I should just close that tab, though, yeah. I just said it's fucking ringing. I want to imagine Tora says that as he falls onto the ground. It's fucking ringing. So, yeah, the crowd cheers. If you want to turn the music off, Mel. As the fighters get to go back into their quarters. As you get healed, Aldane. Your pride's probably not healed, but you know.
Yep.
You can't recover from pride damage so easily. During this, they actually take a small break for the audience as well. You know, just in case some people want to check out what's going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dairon is gonna start, I guess, sneak over to like listen on what the hell those humans are doing.
So, it looks like they actually returned to a table quite far back. Because you've seen humans around the area before in this bit, and none of them seem to be, like, you know, being given aggro. And Leon's been with you the whole time, and you've not had aggro because of him.
Right, but you know, I'm always concerned about the cult.
So do you go over to the table?
Just
Or
just
do you, like-
just before that, do you want me to cast Pass Without Trace for you?
No, I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and like, is there like a place where I can just lean against a wall or something like nearby-ish?
There's walls, but the problem is no one else is doing that. There's all seats, so you'd stand out actually by doing that.
Okay, but there's like, is there anywhere like I can?
So basically, the whole thing is it's like tiers of these like tables, kind of like a coliseum would be anyway, of like seats. Instead of actual seats that you'd sit round, it's like actual tables with chairs, and then like stairs to go up higher and higher and further away. And the guys in the human group are all like really far at the back. So yeah.
I want to just maneuver like, I want to be like kind of sit myself down near at like, is there an empty table nearby or?
There are empty tables, sadly.
Okay.
You can like maneuver through people because some people are stood up talking to each other before
Yeah,
they
well-
return to their tables, but otherwise,
I mean, while the break is happening, I want to kind of just get closer, see if there's anything I can glean before I move
give me a
back.
stealth check. So, as you're sort of standing and like mingling between crowds, Dayron,
That's a nat 3, by the way, folks, for those keeping score at home.
you see
two,
someone-
actually.
Not two,
you
yeah.
You jolt as you feel a tap on your shoulder. Do you turn around to who taps you on the shoulder?
Funny, it's interesting that someone can get the drop on me. Hello.
You see one of those humans from before, and they just give you a small smile. A young lady, probably about like mid to early 20s, and she just says, "Well, you're not exactly doing a very good job of hiding, now are you?
Usually I'm quite
want-
better at this.
If
but
you wanted
yeah.
to come over and sit with us and talk, you can. Don't worry, I won't bite. Much.
Darren smiles and joins them at the table.
I'll bite at least half as less as that Durigar. He was quite feral, wasn't he?
That was concerning.
At the table, you see an older gentleman with a sort of white eye, you know, partially blind. Quite short, greyish hair. It's not completely grey. There's bits of like black, but it's mostly grey. And then you see a young man who looks quite similar to the older gentleman, probably like father and son, maybe grandson, like grandfather, grandson. It's hard to tell. And she just says, so what is your names, my friend? Oh, I should probably say mine. Mine is Annabella. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Raira.
Very lovely name. Where's that from?
Batman.
Oh, very nice. By the way, Mill, you can play that Crinoline Dreams again during this
Okay.
intermission. Oh, very nice. Well, we're from Centralis, actually. Oh, Cordis, you know.
Yes, of course.
So, what's brought you down to this place? You don't seem like, not to be rude, but you don't seem the type to, come to these sorts of things. At least not regularly.
No, I'm not usually down here, but such is the way.
Mhm. Well, we're here on a holiday, actually, looking to take a break from the usual sights and, have a bit of fun. Nothing special. This is my husband and his father, actually. The younger man gives you a small smile and just says, "It's a pleasure. My name is..." The is actually me as the GM, trying to find the name of this person.
It's not. It's not a.
Isaac is my name. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
This is my father, Liam.
Isaac, Liam, and I'm so sorry. This is Ged, not the.
Annabella.
Thank you.
It's alright.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Are you by any chance someone famous? Annabella says.
Depends on what you mean.
Well, I noticed your half-elf friend and the Eladrin boy. And I also noticed the blonde half-elf. Are you the heroes of Centralis by any chance? Sorry, I don't know what your group is called if you even have one.
I look over at Felix. I just go, it's a work in progress. I need to talk to them about it.
I don't know. You've probably heard of our group. And a smile, it's quite a soft one, but it twists into a bit more of a darker one. But don't worry, we're not here on that sort of business. We notice you have one of our friends, though. I say friend. We only know that he's apparently called Leon, if that is the name for that boy's description. We'd be interested in doing a deal, if you'd be interested. You give him to us, and we can give you some info.
Will he be killed?
Do you really want... She pauses. Does that really matter to you?
Darren, takes a just lets out a little bit of a breath, and just goes, 2 years ago, probably would have said no. But weirdly enough, it's yes.
Well, if it helps you, he's actually the brother of the man who cut off your friend's arm.
Interesting.
Colgan is the name of the person who cut your friend's arm off. He was the general of the Bovet branch of Senoyama. But after what happened with Stasia Everray, we had to change plans. And as punishment for the failure, Leon was sent over here to make an example of. I'm not saying we're going to be the reason an example is made of him. But the expectation was, if he died, wouldn't be missed. You know, either he dies and Colgan's forced to fall in line, or he lives and Colgan still has to be worried. I'm very surprised you exercise such restraint. Normally you seem to kill our people without a second thought.
Let's just say the boy is starting to grow on me.
Honestly, from what I've heard, no one really likes him very much. Probably because Colgan's one of the few people who still actively denounces the blessings of our ingenious research.
Yeah.
In fact, he's one of the only few people who refuses to partake in the blessing of our object of affection, I guess you could say.
And you wonder why.
Even Aldane's Uncle Colgan has started getting supplements. She
Wait.
widens her eyes as if, like, without doing air quotations.
Colgan and Colgan?
What's that?
You said Colgan twice.
Colgan and Orkan.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you wonder why I kill your people on sight. Okay. Well. Why don't we have a discussion with the rest of my group? No weapons, don't worry. Just a friendly discussion and exchange.
No problem.
There will be no weapons drawn, that I can assure you. No spells will be slung, at least on our side. Can I trust the same will be true in yours?
She looks to the two people who are with her, and they both nod.
I'm an insight.
They seem to be willing to defer to her judgment.
Well then. Neutral in, shall we say?
Of course.
Neither place where we are staying at, so
We will send a letter to your place of residence.
and I shall let my group know to be expecting such a letter.
Yes, and she offers a hand to shake.
I reach my hand.
I will say she's wearing a sleeveless dress, so she isn't going unless she's concealing something in her like actual arm, like, you know. Just if that'll make it easier to be like, you know, shake hands.
Yeah, and I think as like Dyron is like reaching, like you can, I think like the crackle of lightning kind of just sparks through their body.
Hey yo. As you shake her hand, and she like gets up, and before you go away, she does lean in and whisper something to you. I'm gonna DM you what she says.
Hmm?
She says that give me an intelligence check as you walk away, Dairam.
Nope.
Not very intelligent.
That name doesn't mean anything to you right now. Maybe someone else at the table, your table, will know. Do you share with the party what happened?
Oh yeah, I bring it up to Seamus and Felix.
Wait. She said her name was Krios? Leon says?
Yep.
That's the current general of the Pahala branch of the cult.
Fun.
He's far from home.
She's one of the only few people that doesn't use the cult of the actual, well, Tarask stuff. For generals, anyway.
Is that
Her and my brother.
she seemed to regard your brother very poorly.
They aren't related. It's more that Leon's brother isn't very popular, is the thing. But yeah.
She also seems like she wants to partake, but doesn't. Seems odd.
She gained her rank through less outward things and more, you know, espionage and that kind of stuff.
Ah. Woman after my own heart.
Did she say she was with a Liam and another guy, her husband?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
those aren't even really associated with her. Those are
Yeah.
recurrent people she's using as assistants.
Yeah, I figured.
She goes through assistants like something people go through a lot of. And I don't mean any widens eyes that way. I mean as in she's prone to killing.
Yeah,
them
no,
if they
I
piss
got
her off.
I got you. I read
Uh,
between the lines there.
He nods. Right. Leon just then sips his drink that also has a silly straw in it.
You really need to get something better, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
could you not take the silly straw out?
No, that's not the point, Felix. Have you ever drank from a silly straw?
Yes, it's quite fun.
Yeah. See?
Regardless, we'll have to discuss later with Aldain and Tora.
Speaking of Aldain and Tora, as your break kind of concludes, it's very quiet really. You hear chanting though, Aldain. It isn't a person's chant, it's just like, let's fight, let's fight. Over and over you hear this chanting. And as things build up, the MC calls for the last round as the two most consistent champions of the Colosseum are together. And one of them is let me find it. Let me find them. One of them, Aldain, you recognize one of these people. One of them, you see first walk out, because they don't walk out together. One of them is a... Let me find it. As I find if my notes would play ball. Fucking hell. It's fine. Fine. Let me find the music while it loads. Here we are. Aldain, one of them is a where are you now? Oh my god, I'm so cringe right now. One of them is a hobgoblin, Aldain. This hobgoblin, you remember, was actually the captain of the upper tier guard district until a couple of years ago. When it was found out he was taking bribes on the side. Only, unlike Ration, who isn't a complete piece of shit, this guy was doing it because the criminals that he was taking the bribes from We're doing some very heinous shit. In fact, it's only because of Kuro getting a rise to power that he got kicked out. Like, this guy did very awful stuff that I don't want to say. Like, fill in the blanks yourself. The other one is... also, the name of this hobgoblin, I should say. What's his name again? Where is the name? Can't find it now. Here we are. Let me... Oh shit, the ambulance. Brutus Fatouche is the name of the guard. The former guard, anyway. You grew up never really liking the man. He was a very big arsehole anyway. And he only really got into power after Rua's dad went missing. So there was probably a lot of finagling and stuff to get this guy into the role he was. And it was only because Kuro was sort of there to clean up the guard when he joined that he even got, like, exposed. Alongside him is a Maine Coon Tabaxi. And the Maine Coon's name is... Mittens.
My God.
So, Brutus and Mittens. This is the name of the two people. Let me do that. Actually, wait, I'm cringe. Mittens. And let me find him. Nope. Go around, fine. So, there they are. Let me get the music for Mill. Because I don't want this chill music for, you know, the fight. It'd be very dissonant. God damn it, YouTube.
YouTube does kind of suck.
It's... I mean, it could be Twitter.
Which could be Parler or one of those other right-wing nutcase sites.
Which is the one that Kanye West has invested in?
FTX?
That was it.
Same one, what's his, Brady's also invested in.
Who?
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady, football player.
I don't know who that is.
Good. Keep it that way.
Heh.
My bile curiosity means that I have to search this guy up once the session's over. If I even remember the name, which I probably won't.
Just know that I am legally obligated to hate the man.
I'm assuming in the same way that I'm legally obligated to hate anyone who plays for Liverpool.
Yes and no.
I don't think that's the same Mel.
No,
Really?
no, it is.
Oh, okay.
So it's partially a sport-based hatred, but partially not.
Ben, are you a
he did
Patriots
have a
fan?
MAGA hat.
Again, are you a Patriots fan?
No.
He's
No,
from
it's
New
not-
York,
It's
Dylan.
all about the. It's all about the Mets, baby. It's all about
And-
the Mets, baby. Love
And
all
my
about the
fiance's
Giants?
from Indiana.
here's the
Oh, there you go.
Again, the title of this song isn't because I remember you've been nervous of this song as well, and no, it's like no, don't worry.
I mean, I like the title of the song because it's Death and Axes.
So, Let me add the things to the initiative. So, roll initiative, Aldane.
Click on your token as well.
Yeah.
Dunzo. And that
Wow!
one. Shocker.
So, Mittens got a whopping 18. Why does it say third? I changed it. Oh my god. Roll 20 so cringe. There we are. Oh my god. Right, there we are. And then Brutus got 15. So, Mittens goes in first, and actually it goes for Tora. So it is a literal cat fight. Mittens goes and actually tries to claw Tora's neck with surprising speed. With a nat 1. Tora just backhands the claw away, but then he goes in for another attack and gets a nat 9, and Tora just backhands it with the same hand. Brutus walks over to you, Aldane, and just says, "Oh, Aldane, I heard you were a criminal now. I guess you're not that much better than me, are you?"
Some
And
say that, some don't.
as he walks forward, he pulls out a hand axe, with an 18 natural, which means he's rolling at 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, it's 1d6 as well, it's... Dang. That is... 5 points of damage. He rolled minimum.
Oh,
Brutus
wow.
goes again. That's a natural 8.
That will miss.
Guess what Tora's gonna do, Aldane?
He'd like to rage, right?
This is his third out fourth rage. So Tora deliberately angles himself so that he can do, would you believe it, another one of his powerful quakes. Now they have to make a DC 16 strength save. Brutus nat 20s. Mittens fails. Aldane, this is your turn.
Alright. Aldane's gonna toss up Shield of Faith on himself.
Not bad, not bad. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Now what?
And he's gonna start punching.
Okay. You punching Brutus?
Yes.
Hits.
Oh! Alright. Roll 1d4 plus... Nope, that's not gonna do much. Strength again.
At least you
That's
still
14.
hit. You've hit more times than Brutus has. Have you? No, it's Mittens. I'm thinking. Getting names mixed up already.
So, does 14 hits?
No. Yeah, it does.
It does?
No, it doesn't. No, no, no. 14. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Does not hit. Okay. So Mittens' turn. Mittens is going to strike at Tora. 19 hits. Dealing... wow. 6 slashing damage, which is instead half to 3. Mittens is going to attack again. Misses. But Aldane, you see aura form around Mittens as he goes for 2 more quick strikes. Hits and hits. Dealing 2 points of damage and 3 points of damage. And Tora's just like practically no-selling this. Brutus comes at you, Aldane, with an axe. That's a nat 4.
Nope.
He swings again. A nat 10 does not hit.
Correct.
Tora is going to punch at Mittens, recklessly. He's gonna fucking clobber this cat. Oh shit! So what happens is, Tora looks at you, Aldane, and just says, you know, there's a thing about there not being enough room to swing a cat. Let's try that out. He basically spins Brutus round, grabs him by the tail and lifts him overhead, swinging him over and over and over before slamming him into the floor. And you just hear Tom and Jerry noises coming from Mittens. Yeah! And yeah, that's his turn. Aldane, this is yours.
Punchy punch time.
Hits.
I'm gonna smite with this one, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, baby! What level?
Level 2.
That'll be 3d8 then.
Yep. And 3d8s.
Wow.
Damn.
So you basically like punch Brutus right in the face, right in his mouth. And Brutus just spits on the floor, and you see 2 teeth fall out of his mouth.
Oof.
When I'm done with you, oh, you don't even want to know.
We'll see about that.
Second attack.
Nope.
Yeah, we will see about that. Not right now, though. Mittens is going mad on Tora with an 8 and a nat 1. Then does a third attack, gets a nat 4. Brutus gives you a really awful grin now that some of his teeth are gone, with a modified 20. Aldane.
What was that?
A modified 20, non-natural.
Oh, that misses.
Even a 20?
Yeah, my default armor class is 19, with the +2 from shield base is 21.
And then a 14.
That'll miss.
These guys are so shit. Tora is going to hit Mittens again. Oh, that actually misses. That doesn't. Tora just headbutts Mittens for minimum damage as well. Aldane.
Punch. Noise.
Hit. Oh, nice. Okay. And again.
Nope.
So, as it loops round to them, Mittens actually looks to Brutus and just says, I think it's time to swap. And Brutus nods. And Mittens runs over to you, Aldane, provoking opportunity from Tora. How long does this... Oh, until his next turn. He basically donkey punches Mittens. He still keeps running at you though, and he goes to strike at you, Aldane. That is a 20. Not nat.
Miss.
19.
Nope.
Then he does Flurry of Blows for 14.
Miss.
And 21, finally.
That'll hit.
For 6 points of damage. Give me a con save.
1 second to adjust my hit points.
So you keep the spell, but I need you to do another con save.
I think that's good.
You felt a weird twinge in your body, like it was seizing up for a brief moment, but you power through it.
Oh,
Admit-
50 got there.
Mittens just looks at Brutus and says, maybe I should keep fighting Tora. And Brutus is like, it's too late now, you idiot. And you watch as Brutus pulls out oil from inside his like outfit, douses his weapon, strikes it on the ground, and it bursts into flames. And the crowd is like, oh shit, and goes to strike at Tora with a nat 2. Goes
Bruce
again.
Broke an opportunity attack from me.
Natural 9. Yes, he does.
Alright. I'm gonna punch him.
You
Nope.
fail though. And to be fair, Brutus completely missed, so it didn't matter. Tora is now going to beat up on Brutus. Does not hit. But that hits. For 12 damage. Aldane, it is your turn. Hits.
Yep. I'm gonna do a level 1 smite as well on this one.
Nice. Yep.
And level 1 is 2d8s, if I recall
Yes, it
correctly.
is. Not bad. You, like, stomp on Mitten's feet because he's actually barefoot, and you, like, sucker punch him in the face. And he's blasted with light. Second attack, yeah? It's not a crit, though, and it doesn't hit
Oh, yeah.
either.
Just
You hate
whips.
to see that kind of thing happen.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Mittens goes to attack you, Aldane. That is a 9.
Nope.
That is a 6. He's got
Nope.
a flurry of blows. That is a 14.
Nope.
Finally, he fucking gets with a 23.
Yep.
Give me, not give me yet. Roll. You take 5 damage.
Cool.
Give me a con save.
Yes, sir.
Give me another con save.
Well, at least I'm doing
You-
well on con saves.
You watch as the energy that Mittens was emitting starts to dissipate. He's ran out of ki, as it were.
Fancy moves he got there. Too bad that doesn't look like you're going to be able to use them anymore.
Brutus! And Brutus just goes to attack Tora with a nat 1 and a natural 8. Tora's turn. Hits for good damage. Wow. 26. Tora just grabs Brutus by the neck and just starts punching the shit out of him. Tora doesn't look impressed. Aldane. Hits.
Oop. That's 1d4 plus 3. Dang, I keep getting max damage on these punches.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss though.
Unfortunately, Mittens, with the last of his energy, throws some punches. Actually hits for 8 damage. Give me a con save. He's just trying to hit at you, and he's like, "Why won't you stop?"
You know, the last guy was a lot tougher than you are.
Nat 3 and
Nope.
a nat 6. Brutus. Oh, he crit Tora.
Ooh.
For 9 slashing damage, which is half to 4, and also double fire damage, which is 11, which he doesn't resist. And then Brutus goes again. hits for 6 damage, no, 10 damage, which gets half to 5. And then 6 damage, which Tora can't have. He suddenly went from over 80 HP to 63. Tora's turn. He goes for one more strike, or another hit, I should say. Hurts. And hits. And yeah. He's still punching Brutus. Aldane, probably 1 or 2 more punches can take this guy down that you're fighting.
That's gonna miss.
Doesn't
And
hit.
so will that.
Mittens is fighting for his fucking life as he rolls a 4. And a 9. And an 11. You just hear like the SpongeBob, "Boo, you stink!"
Everything's just clanging off my armor.
It's not even that. You're also just like, you're also. It's also just that he's like whiffing you as well. It's just really embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Gen said he's had to go. We're telling me he's really struggling with sleep lately, so it's
Alright.
alright.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
As this happens, Brutus goes to strike Tora. Oh my god. Brutus is actually starting to fucking not be useless. Crits again.
Oh, good for him.
11 slashing damage, which is half to 5. And 8 fire damage, which he can't have. Tora is now at 50 HP. Tora is going to hit 23. Hurts. And 25. Still hurts. Come on, Aldane. Come on. Come on.
Fuck's sake.
Oh no.
God damn it.
You and Mittens have just evolved into a slap fight now.
Yeah.
Mittens! Oh my god! 2. Nat 2. 11. 2.
Well, nope.
As this happens, Seamus,
Yes.
Dylan? You just see
Yes.
Leon lean in and he just says, "I thought this was supposed to be entertaining."
Nah.
This happens sometimes.
Remember the time when you guys fought a corpse flower and Felix nearly soloed most of it?
Not everyone
Remember
can be
that
as
time-
good as me.
Remember that time we fought the Black Knight and I magic pixeled him?
That was funny. So, fun fact, if you'd have been the one to take him down, next time you met him, he actually would have gone for you on site.
Shit.
I mean,
Like, that
what-
was dangerous.
What
He
would have
didn't,
been
So,
yeah.
Fight on site.
What would have been really funny is if you did actually manage to take him down, but because of his automatic damage thing, you went down as well. So we
Yeah,
all
you
just
would
ended
have
up unconscious.
Mutual. We just all ended up dying.
Akra would have come in for the save no matter what. The difference would have been if some of you would have been conscious for it.
Yeah.
So, Brutus. Nat 19. For 10 points of slashing damage, which is halved. And 5 points of fire. Tora is now at 40 HP. Brutus swings again, misses. Tora is looking haggard, Aldane. But he goes in, misses. Again. Oh no!
Everyone is fucking missing.
Aldane. Everyone is tired. Oh no. Oh,
Damn it! Everyone is fucking missing!
Mittens. Finally, Mittens fucking crit. Oh, 2 1s on his damage dice. He damages you for 6 points of slashing damage. Give me a con save.
Give me 1 second to put in the damage, and...
Second attack. 19 misses. And he gets a nat 1. Brutus hits Tora for 1 slashing damage and 2 fire damage. Second attack hits 2 slashing damage, 6 fire damage. Tora is at 29 HP.
Dang.
Speaking of Tora, that is 18 damage, right?
Yep.
So, Tora grabs Brutus, lifts him overhead. Felix, you can stop the music. Like, cut the music. Have you cut it?
Yep.
Tora lifts Brutus over his head, spins him while he's above, not like to make him go dizzy, but turns him round so that Brutus's head is facing forward. Tora jumps up into the air and slams Brutus headfirst into the ground as he, goes downward. The broom shakes. Everyone is silent as Brutus is down. And Mittens just grovels on the floor. He is kissing your feet, Aldane, begging you not to punch him anymore as he gives up. And that's it. The
Hooray!
whole audience cheers. Applauds are had. The crowd is going fucking wild. So many people are screaming, throwing their betting slips into the air.
Woo! I won 390 gold!
And the room is silent, except for the clang of metal. Seamus, Felix, and Daron, if he was here, you guys see a sword thrown into the room with sheathed. You don't know where it came from, but you hear someone in the audience say, "Kill him!" And the audience begins to join in with the chants.
Oh
Kill,
boy.
kill, kill. You hear someone from the crowd say, "What's one more to you? Would that make it 19 now?" And you just hear more people chanting, "Kill, murder, execute, kill." And as you look around, so many of the people are chanting this.
Should we step in?
And you see Tora, Aldane, you see Tora walk over to the sword and pick it up.
Aldane walks over and puts his hand on Tora's arm.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, brother.
Alright.
Just
He walks
stabs Aldane.
He walks over to Brutus, stands over, draws the sword, and the crowd is even more fucking crazy. It's arguably, you actually look at Leon, and Leon's actually got his hands over his ears because it's too much for him. And as the chanting is growing more and more, you watch as Tora lifts the sword over his head clang. The sword and the sheath hit the floor. And he just screams out, "Shut the fuck up!" And the whole room is silent. As Tora points into the crowd, which one of you said just one more? Which one of you said that I should kill him, that I should execute him? What the hell do any of you understand about taking a life? I bet none of you have even done that before. Every night, before I go to bed, and when I wake up, I dream of the blood on my hands, the gore, the bones broken, the sounds, the screams, knowing I killed 18 people that day. 18 people who could have been fathers and sons, parents and children. Even if none of them would be missed, does that change anything? And the rest of you actually see tears are pouring down this man's face. I'm sick of the killing. I'm done with this shit. I don't even care if we get our info or not. And you just watch as Tora leaves, walking away.
Really
What
kind
do
of
you
hope
do,
we get that
Aldain?
info, though.
The whole room is silent, by the way. Aldain, what do you do?
Aldane just looks at the sword, picks it up, sheathes it, and throws it back towards the entrance.
Do you follow Tora then?
Yes.
As you go inside,
But before Aldane does, he just says, softly but loud enough so everyone can hear, all of you fuckers should be ashamed of yourselves.
Even us?
Not you. Everyone else, though.
Oh god.
as you go back inside, you just see Tora. He's not sobbing or anything, but you just see him like hands in his face as he's like just breathing, shaking with rage and other emotions, probably. As that happens, Felix, Seamus, and of course Darren and Liam would see this.
Mhm.
You, Seamus, you get a note actually handed to you. You all can read it, and it just says, "Meet me at my office when you're ready. Overseer."
Well, time to go get our winnings and wait for the wait for Aldane and Tora.
But the crowd just starts to disperse. People leave the Colosseum. Every one of them is quiet. Even the MC doesn't like want to have his pomp and circumstance, because yeah. And eventually, once Tora and Aldane are probably settled, they've, they come out to you guys. And yeah, Felix, you get your money.
Yay!
And yeah, you're all just in you're in the entranceway of the reception of the Colosseum.
So I know you said you didn't care if we got the information, but we do kind of need it, and the overseer said he's willing to give it to us.
Tora just looks at you, Felix.
If you want to go back to the room, that's okay. Darren can escort you.
He just walks out.
Go
Darren,
after him, Darren.
Please tag
Dar-
along.
I'm gonna say Darren follows.
Mm-hmm.
Leon will also go with him because Leon looked really uncomfortable doing all that.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So, Aldane, Seamus, Felix, you go visit the Overseer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
As you make the walk to there, it's just quiet. For the first time, there's actual quiet to be had. It's almost eerie. You can feel that you aren't being followed, but it's still, you know,
Hmm.
like
It's not an especially welcoming atmosphere.
Mm.
here's the music mill. As you walk into the Overseer's office, the same marble columns and floor, the same fish tanks, you see him on his chair, and he gives you all a warm smile. Welcome, guests. I hope you enjoyed the activity and the fighting. I know I certainly had an entertaining time.
It was okay until that last bit.
Definitely did harsh the vibe, did it not?
Yes.
I can understand.
You should be happy to know that you have passed with flying colours, and you will get your information.
Hey!
We passed the vibe check.
And I am very impressed. I'll be honest, if you, and either of you had killed that man, I wouldn't have given you the information.
Ray?
In fact, you did above and beyond. I didn't expect the mob to be shamed so harshly. I didn't plan them to do that, by the way. They just are quite blood hungry. Your information. And he reaches from his desk and pulls out a small notebook and hands it to you, guys. Inside there is the information of the people you are looking for and where to find them. And even some little excerpts of their business dealings, so you have some physical proof. If there's any other information you would like, though, I'd be happy to provide it.
For the time being, I think we're okay. We should probably let,
Okay.
Aldane and Tora recover from their last fights before we chuck them back into the lion's den.
Appreciated.
Well, if you have nothing more from me, I hope you continue to have a very pleasant time here. And, if you ever want to come down again and visit, I'm always happy to give information.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. And yeah. You leave? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go after this? Do you just head back to your place?
Probably for the best, yeah.
Well, as you make your way back, you don't see... You see Leon.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually, just lay down on the big couch. And just sort of sits up as you come in. Oh, to you guys. Tora and Aldane aren't back yet, though.
Aldane's right there.
Aldane, Dairon, sorry. Out of character, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, Tora and Darren aren't back yet. It's just me. That was awful watching them. But hey, you didn't kill him. You know, that's good. You proved you're better than the crowd.
Yeah,
It's just...
Aldane doesn't tend to bend to peer pressure. Trust me, we've tried.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
out of character, Seamus, Felix, would you have told Aldane what Darren told you about that Krios?
Yeah, we probably would have mentioned it on the walkover. Yeah.
So,
I think so. Yeah.
so you're on the loop. Very good. Alright then. I'm assuming you'll wait for Darren and Tora to be back though before you go there, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say as you guys probably get ready to sort of wind down, we'll just call it a session.
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't have to keep going. I'd rather
Sweet.
the next session be that dialogue,
Mhm.
and you know, probably wrapping up with the criminals that you need to deal with, clearing your names.
Okay then, that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday should be more Mass Effect 2. We are about to find the Doctor. I think we are all but outside of his office, or like clinic or whatever.
You're close.
Thursday, I believe, will be the Ace Attorney trilogy retrospective, if I recall correctly.
Uh-huh.
Now that we have finished that, it was a very fun ending. Next Saturday will be the fall anime mid-season check-in, 2022 anime check-in, and next Sunday we'll be back here, back in the underground, and hopefully learning what needs to be learnt. Otherwise, thank you once again for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at storytime_net, as long as Twitter does last. It might have, you know, managed to stop the ship from just about sinking, seeing as they, you know, got rid of Twitter Blue, that stupid fucking idea.
I see. To be fair, you say it's stupid, but a price gouging pharmaceutical company has lost billions of dollars. So you know,
Excellent.
I mean, it's
not that bad.
it was a stupid idea for the people who wanted to protect that, you know, multi-million-dollar company,
Oh, of course.
which
But,
Musk does.
And it's
You know-
what they deserve.
Yeah. Point is, like, overall, it is a dumb idea to let people, you know, become verified without any verification process.
It's not really verified at that point, is it?
No, but it's visually similar enough that people could get tricked, as these
If
stock
every-
prices showed.
If everyone can be verified, is anyone truly verified?
No. So that's the point.
Syndrome moment.
It's the internet.
Honestly, you know what? Not gonna lie, Incredibles is actually a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's
Is it?
actually a fantastic superhero movie. But that's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so again, thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday for more Mass Effect 2. Good night.
Good night.
Later.